Hi guys, we are back again, Chaley. If today is your first time on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share with your friends. So guys, I am currently in the Ashanti region, and specifically Kumasi, and I'm currently at the Akoto Anokye sword site, and this sword has been stuck in the ground for 326 years. Let's see what happens here. Let's know the story, the history behind why this sword has been stuck and it's still here at the moment. So let's go right into the video. The Akoto Anokye sword site is located inside the Akoto Anokye Teaching Hospital. We paid 2 cedis each, which is less than $1, and we were not allowed to take videos and pictures of the place. Let's enjoy the history.
The sword has been here over 300 years, 300 years and over.
300?
Yes, and it was here in 1695. That was when state came here to form a nation. Before the establishment of the Asante Kingdom, there was no nation called Asante, but we were having individual Akan states. These states were having wars among themselves for superiority. That was why the Dinshwa people became more powerful than any of the Akan states. They dominated all the Akan states, extending their territories to Great Accra, the Gans. So they were treating them every 42 days. Most of the states have to travel from their area to serve the Dinshwa people. And the Dinshwa people are located present in the central region of Ghana, Dunko and Ofin. So when they were serving them, they were maltreating the people. And the heads of state had a meeting here and discussed the issue. Through the discussion, Akoto Anokye gave them advices, what they had to do. They should go and pray to their ancestors. So they discussed the issue, confronting them, and Akoto Anokye gave them advices, what they had to do. So he told them they should go and pray to their ancestors and the Almighty God. The next day, and fast too. So the next meeting was on one Friday, which we call a Fofi in the Akan traditional calendar. And a big event occurred here, which he stood in front of the people and conjured the golden stool from the skies. The golden stool landed on the laps of the chief of Kumasi, making him the founder of the Asante Kingdom. That was 1695. And after the golden stool has landed on the laps of King Osetutu, making him the founder of the Asante Kingdom, all the chiefs who gathered were given a sword to swear oath of allegiance to the king.
They were giving what?
Sword.
Sword. Okay.
And after swearing oath of allegiance to the king, he was also given a sword to swear oath of allegiance to the golden stool, that he will protect the stool, because the golden stool that have descended from the sky is believed to contain the soul of the nation, and the name themselves is Santifo, because of war. That's why the name Asante came, is Santi, because of war. So after the golden stool have descended, all the states were having black stools, which they used to serve before the golden stool came. So they gathered all the black stools and placed them in a hole here, and ordered them to cut pieces of their hair, fingernails, burn it, and add palm wine to it, and ordered them to drink as a common. The leftover were used to pray on the stools and place the sword in the middle of the stools and cover it to seal the bond between the individual states.
So they put the sword, the sword in magically just there.
Yeah, the sword was part of them. And after they have made all this, he placed the sword in the middle. But it was the golden stool that descended from the sky. Apart from the golden stool, none of the things descended from the skies. So he placed the sword in the middle of the stools that have been placed in the hole here, and covered it.
Okay, so
So
that's
beneath,
the same sword.
yes, beneath the sword are black stools of the state.
Oh, okay. And the black stools represent what?
The black stools were a symbol of authority, statehood for the individual state who came together. Because that time they were independent. So they came together and they subdued their powers to one, the golden stool. So meaning their independence has to be taken away from them. That's how the sword has been done. Several attempts have been made, including Muhammad Ali and a lot of people who has come here too.
So wait, before they pull it out, is there any you have to pour libation or something to do, or they just came and just tried to?
All right, they were offered a chance. So tradition were made before they were offered a chance to touch the sword.
So is there certain things you had to bring to perform that tradition? If I want to try
it was not trying per se, but when he came in, that time this structure was not around. So before this structure, people who were passing by for curiosity, most of them were trying to.
I have a funny question again. Have they tried using bulldozers?
Of course not. There was a machine that a white man came here to chain with it, and he tried to pull the sword, but he couldn't pull the sword from the ground.
Okay, I can see some bottles around the sword. Is there any reason?
That is the snaps bottle of gin we used to pray. So this place is also a sacred area, a holy place within the Asante Kingdom. So they perform the rite here. So when they are coming, they come with the bottle of gin, and also we have the blood, the ram or a fowl. We do have to slaughter.
So there is a saying that if you're a woman and you are in your cycle, you are not supposed to enter, a chief's place.
Yes.
That also apply here.
Yes, but for tourism's sake, the one thing is that we shouldn't have a strong agreement and maybe still have to force our come. If you don't know, fine. But if you know and want to challenge that thing, you might be hurt.
How?
Yeah, if you are aware.
If you are aware and you still insist.
Want to challenge the gods to see what will happen.
You can be hurt.
Okay. Yes. But I want to create a scenario whereby it's a school excursion. So like we were coming and then we didn't know. And
that's why I said because of tourism.
Okay.
We permit people to come.
Okay.
That's what means that you don't know.
Okay.
But if you really and you don't know and unfortunately it happened. But if you know truly and you came and you want to still insist that this is maybe I'm in this and I want to, nothing will happen to that one. It is between you and the thing. That one is spiritual aspect, but not.
So have people attest to?
Oh, not really here. People have not attested to, because if someone is within that thing, that person might not tell me.
Okay. I see some stools around here.
These stools are for, that is for guests. If not COVID-19, we are supposed to sit on it.
Due to COVID. Is there anything else you would like to add to everything you said to us?
What I will add to it is like the golden stool, which is the soul of the people. A lot of people are saying that the stool has been taken away by foreign people, but it's not true. It is in the Asante Kingdom, but the king is the only person who knows where the stool is. That is his core responsibility, is to protect the golden stool. And the stool is a king himself, which always sits on the chair. The king doesn't sit on it.
I see. That's interesting. So that's the black stool?
The pictures of the black stool. That's pictures of black stools. Black stool we have carved of how Komfanochi conjured the golden stool from the heavens.
Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed being here, as much as I enjoyed documenting my entire experience. Until next time on my YouTube channel, I love you all. This brings us to the end of Kumasi videos. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you all.